morning. What's up, bro? P digits. We're going to call the day's end this morning on the air to make sure they still exist. When did you send the text? Are you talking about the group text? Oh, from yesterday. You're talking about from yesterday. How do I access the... I guess I just Google it? The beach camera backup? The beach camera at Days Inn? I didn't even know they had one. Let me look. Hold on, let's see if it works. This is it right here. It looks like it's working. If this, oh wait, go live. I thought this is live. Here we go. There it is right there. Hold on now. How in the hell they got the beach camera in the ocean? That don't make any sense. Is that where it's at? Yes, according to this, it says it's live. I don't know. I have no idea. Hit control. Okay. Control. What, so I can move it? How do I move it? Yeah, I can't control it. What's up, everybody? Slim Shady Kane, Sir UGA, Matt Dummett, Nate, Jeremy, Millis Vanillis. Hey, Millis, I forgive you, buddy. I forgive you. Reconnect. Uh-oh. What happened? Well, it looks like that pier is still intact. That's good news. Y'all want to go ahead and call him? Let's go ahead and call him. Let's go ahead and get rid of this music here for a second. At least pause it for a second anyway. Where are we at here? Try to find the phone number. Problem is, sometimes they send you to a call center. Let's try this. Hold on. I guess even if it's a call center, they'll know if the hotel still exists. Hold on. I want to call him from my phone. I think that'll be easier. Let me, what is it, the Days Inn? Yeah, Days Inn. Days Inn. See, it's an 866 number. Let's try this one. I don't know if this is it or not. I'm about to find out, though.
We're calling Days Inn by Wyndham, Panama City Beach, oceanfront. To make a new reservation, please press 1. To modify an existing reservation or to speak to the front desk, please press 2.
Oh, 2.
Thank you for calling Days Inn. This is Selena. How may I direct your call?
Well, I guess I can talk to you, Selena. Are you at the front desk?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
My name is Pete. I have a reservation for the first, or actually February 29th through the 3rd of March. And I was just calling because we heard that you had some bad storms and some tornadoes come through there yesterday.
Oh, we're fine.
Okay, we were just making sure you still existed.
Yes, sir. We're fine. That happened about a mile down the road on Thomas Drive.
Okay. All right, so there's no need for me to cancel my reservation then?
No, sir. You're good.
All right, great. I'm glad you're okay, Selena.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Selena sounded hot. I'm not going to lie. So we're good. She said about a mile down the road. She made it sound like that was a long distance or something. That's pretty close. Too close for comfort for me. But so there you go. All is a go, bro. Yeah, if Selena ever gets out of the hotel business, she could be a phone sex operator. It's a good thing I called instead of Nate. He's getting worked up just listening. Yeah, that's a good point, John. Maybe she's both. Oh, Lord. Oh, did the, I think the new AP Top 25 came out. Or maybe, is it the AP or the coaches poll? Yeah, I should have asked her if she has an OnlyFans. I don't want her to cancel my reservation. She gets mad at me. You know? Where is this here? All right, yeah, so the AP Top 25 is out. Let's look at it. Not that it matters, but... shocker, Michigan's number 1. And Washington's number 2. I am a little bit surprised that Georgia didn't jump Texas. Actually, I'm surprised Georgia's not number 2, being that they are 13-1. And Texas has 2 losses. Washington only has 1, so I understand that. But I'm surprised Texas came in ahead of Georgia. Let's see here. Alabama 5, Oregon 6. Now what is this here? What kind of voodoo is this?
You have no right to.
They got Oregon and Florida State tied for 6th. And there is no number 7. I haven't heard from Fish and Football in months. What's up, Stingray? Yeah, there's no number 7. That's stupid. They should have, if there's a tie, flip a coin or something. There's got to be a tiebreaker. Missouri 8, Ole Miss 9. Ohio State 10. Arizona, a great season they had, number 11. LSU 12. Penn State 13. Notre Dame 14. Oklahoma rounding out the top 15. Great season for them too, 10-3. They still got to get that defense together though. They finished somewhere around 100 defensively, and for a Brent Venables coach team, that's just that's not going to cut. If they get that defense worked out here, they're going to be a problem. Although I don't know what the quarterback situation is there. I know that they lost Gabriel, but from what I'm hearing, they've got a good replacement. Oklahoma State 16. The Vols Coming in at number 17. Kansas State 18, Louisville 19. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. Hey, look at the Taters right there at 20. Top 20 team. That's terrible, isn't it? That's what they keep telling me. Considering the fact that they were 4-4 after 8 games, I'll take it. Yeah, the Vols are back. NC State and the Fighting Dave Dorns at 21. SMU, one of the new members of the ACC, 22. Kansas, 23. Iowa, 24. And Liberty, 25. There's your top 25 to round out the end of the 2023 college football season. '20's not debatable. I just showed it to you. They ended the season with 5 wins. 5 straight wins. All right, let's, I think I am going to read some news today against my better judgment. But then again, I don't have good judgment to begin with, so it doesn't matter. Let's see who's in here first. Welcome to the Midday Show. Matt Dummett is here. Robert, Sir UGA. P. Digits. Finkel is Einhorn. Matt Dummett. Slim Shady Canes, third, and Nate Jeremy Garrettson. Ballard. Ballard, are you still in school? I think he is. I saw Ballard post a video, something about he was going to, I guess he does live, he works the board or something. Ballard, is that what you do? He works the board at high school basketball games, I think. And I saw a video he posted where he got permission from his, he said his boss, I guess he works for a radio station, to live stream him working the board. Did that ever happen? If it did, I didn't see it. I apologize. Traveling Fool said, yo, 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 yo. Battle Angel. Goose Sports. VicTube Productions. John Serene. Stingray. Cody Hankins says, I like Alabama at number 5. I don't know why anybody would be upset about being ranked in the top 5, but I guarantee you there's somebody out there that is mad about it. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Let's do this.
Breaking news from the PigskinPeete YouTube channel. I know y'all heard about this.
Y'all see the guy that jumped over the? I don't know. I guess he got sentenced to a long time in prison or something. He jumped over the bench and attacked the judge. I don't know if he hurt her or not. But not the smartest thing to do. Now you're not getting out. But so they brought him back in. Look at him. They got him in a Hannibal Lecter mask. And what are these on? What are these on his hands here? Ah, dang, son. He's got mittens on. A man who leapt over a judicial bench and attacked a Nevada judge on video last week was shackled and closely watched Monday as he appeared before the same judge and was sentenced to up to 4 years in state prison. So, the punishment was handed down in connection with an attempted battery charge dating last year that the defendant pled guilty to in November and was in court to be sentenced on January the 3rd. When he rushed the judge, I want to make it clear I'm not changing or modifying this sentence. I was in the process of imposing last week before I was interrupted by the defendant's actions. So she took the high road, and she didn't give him any extra time. That's actually pretty. That's actually pretty shocking. He was flanked by jail security guards and mask covering part of his face in orange mitts. Where's the video? That's all I care about. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, well, watch a commercial before you watch the attack, though.
Award-winning safety features. Incredible handling. Elevated
What's up,
style.
Colby?
From the automotive company whose dealership service was named #1 in customer satisfaction by J.D. Power. And now with our new Mitsubishi Motors Confidence Program.
I mean, what did this guy think he was going to accomplish by attacking the judge?
Visit your local Mitsubishi dealer
Really?
today. Also available in an electrified hybrid option.
He's not very smart.
A Nevada judge who was attacked on the job by a defendant faced the same man in court today. This was the video showing the attack that happened last week, and you can see the defendant, Deborah Redden, jumped over the bench and grabbed the judge's hair before starting a brawl with court officials. She was just about to sentence him when he had that violent outburst. Now, this is video taken from inside the courtroom today. Looks a little bit different.
Look at him.
He was charged with several new offenses after the attack, and today the same judge sentenced him for up to 4 years in prison for previous charges stemming from a baseball bat attack.
A baseball bat attack.
For a different judge tomorrow for that courtroom attack.
Yeah, he might need to join the Olympic team. But you see the way he jumped? Superman style. Yeah. Well, he got lucky that she didn't tack on any extra time, I'll tell you that. Good Samaritan clotheslines alleged porch pirate. What's a porch pirate? Is that one of those people that steals Amazon packages off of your porch? I'm assuming that's what that is. Oh, well, we're blessed with another video and yet another Mitsubishi commercial. Yay.
Award-winning safety features. Incredible handling. Elevated styling. From the automotive company whose dealership service was named #1 in customer satisfaction by J.D. Power. And now with our
these ads are really working. I'm considering buying a Mitsubishi now.
Reasons to go exploring. Visit your local Mitsubishi dealer today. Also available in an electrified hybrid option.
Yonkers Police Department, dispatcher 19.
I just
All right, look at this guy.
My Ring camera. Steal 2 packages.
Headquarters to 201. Caller is not home, but saw this on
Look at the picture. This is, hold on now. Where is this? This looks like Florida man type behavior, and he looks like a Florida man. I don't know if this is in Florida or not. Oh, no, it's in New York. Sorry. Westchester County.
Parcel. Camouflage jacket, white hoodie, gray sweatpants, black backpack.
Excuse me. Hi. Stop right there. Stop.
Uh-oh.
Stop.
He doesn't answer questions.
203 foot pursuit. 203 is a foot pursuit.
Look at this. Watch this. Bam!
St. John's.
Oh, Fat Boy got some moves on him. Look at him. Yeah.
So 200, that's a 10-20.
Southern Cal might want to recruit that guy. He can tackle better than their defense. Let's watch that again in slow motion. Can I slow it down? Oh, shit. Not another. You know what?
In the 20.
The hell with this. Another Mitsubishi commercial. Top Golf posts mysterious job the day after Tiger Woods splits with Nike. Michael Jordan just split with Nike too, so I guess no new Jordans coming out anytime soon. Did y'all hear about that? Michael Jordan doesn't agree with Nike's politics. So Michael Jordan gave Nike the Raj treatment. He said, "What?
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself."
Yeah, he ain't got no interest in it. Tiger Woods announced his split with Nike on Monday after a 27-year partnership. This has the golf world speculating and asked who he will partner with next. And there's not very many options in the world of golf as far as brands. I guess Adidas is another big brand in golf. New Balance, maybe. Throughout the course of our partnership, we have witnessed, along with the rest of the world, how Tiger not only redefined the sport of golf, but broke barriers for all of the sport, said Nike. We watched him set records, challenge conventional thinking, and inspire generations of people around the globe. We are grateful to have been a part of it. We wish him the best in the future. So they took the high road there. But why did he split with them? That's what I want to know. Although it's an official posting, the position may just be for fun, seeing as Woods is the only person who can justify the qualifications. Not to mention Topgolf is a business with Callaway, and Woods is in business with Popstroke and TaylorMade. That said, the popular entertainment venue does not appear to be letting conflict interests get in the way of a good time. Okay. So what? Okay, here's the job that they're posting. This must be on the Topgolf website if you go to, trying to get hired or whatever, job openings. Are you passionate about golf? Have a deep appreciation for high-quality footwear and apparel, and possess excellent interpersonal skills? We are seeking a new global head of golf footwear and apparel to bring the Topgolf brand to life on and off the course. As a pivotal member of our team, you'll play a crucial role in enhancing the overall golfing experience for enthusiasts and professionals alike. All right, so here's the qualifications for the job. Nate, are you listening? Nate, I know you're looking for a new job. Maybe Topgolf. Is there a Topgolf in Nebraska, in Omaha? Qualifications. Well, you already don't meet the first qualification, so I guess you can't get the job. You have to be at least 27 years old, and I think Nate's only 25. No, Nate's only 21. Industry experience in footwear and apparel, creative problem solving, whatever the hell that is, critical thinking skills. Hell, that eliminates me. I can't get a job there either. Must have started golfing before the age of 5. So they're describing Tiger Woods. That's what this is. Shot a 48 for 9 holes at the age of 3. Must have played in at least 373 events. Needs no less than 82 tour victories. Won the Varden Trophy less than 9 times. No less than 9 times. Must have won no less than 14 tournaments wire to wire. Win at least 4 major tournaments in a row. Runner-up no less than 31 times. Has near or around 20 hole-in-ones. Preferably 163 top 5 finishes. Recorded the most consecutive rounds at par or better at 52. Finished first in at least 15 major tournaments. So that eliminates everybody except for him and Jack Nicklaus right there. Appeared on a TV show at the age of 2. I believe he was on the Johnny Carson show at age 2, if I remember correctly. Must have led the world golf rankings for at least 281 consecutive weeks or more. Must be willing to wear red and work on Sundays. So there you go. So the only person that can get that job is Tiger Woods. Charlie Woods about to sign with Nike. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see Charlie Woods' career. He's going to be good. That's for sure. Will he be as good as his dad? Who knows? A missing Ohio teenager located in Florida after logging into World of Warcraft account. That's one way to find a missing person. This guy's a teenager? He looks like he's 30. The hell? There's no way that guy's a teenager. He looks like he got 4 kids and a mortgage. A missing Ohio teen was recovered in Florida after she logged on to an online... she? Well, who is this guy? What? Oh, that's the guy who abducted her. Okay. So the missing person, that makes more sense now. I was like, there's no way this guy's a teenager. So this guy must have abducted this teenage girl. And I guess he's been arrested now. Anyway, a missing Ohio teen was recovered in Florida after she logged on to an online video game at the home of a man who took her. Yeah. What did I say? He looked like he was 30. He's 31. Look at me. I could work at the carnival. Thomas Ebersole, age 31, was arrested last Wednesday at his Dunalon home, according to the Marion County Sheriff's Office. The area is about 80 miles north of Tampa. Police in Lima, Ohio, about 80 miles northwest of Columbus, had reported the girl missing on December the 28th. The FBI contacted the sheriff's office earlier that day to request help in locating the missing 16-year-old girl. Investigators determined that her World of Warcraft account had been used at a local address, which turned out to be his home. His World of Warcraft account was also accessed at that location. World of Warcraft is a massively popular multiplayer online role-playing game. Investigators made contact with Ebersole at his home, and he initially denied knowing the girl, but eventually he admitted that he had driven to Ohio to meet the teen and brought her back to his home. Ebersole also told investigators that he was in a romantic relationship with the girl, and he was going to hide her in his home until they could get married. Oh, no.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
Pathetic! You are pathetic!
Of course, that's a Florida man. Every time. He provided detectives with online messages that further outlined his plans to meet the girl in Ohio and have sex with her, despite knowing that he was committing a crime. People like that don't care about the law, so... he faces felony charges of traveling to meet a minor to engage in sexual activity and interfering with child custody, as well as a misdemeanor charge of sheltering an unmarried minor. What? Wait, hold on now. So you can shelter a married minor? Is there such thing as a married minor? What year is this? It must be an old law. He's being held on $6,000 bail. That's it? $6,000? What? Give him the chair. That was my daughter. He'd be lucky to go to jail. He wouldn't be living. A Texas teacher accused of having sex with a student giving perfect scores. That's one way to get all A's now. You know? Look at this guy. A Houston science teacher allegedly gave test answers and perfect grades to his student during their months-long sexual relationship. Spring Branch Independent School District teacher Stephen Griffin, age 46, is facing felony charges for improper relationship with an 18-year-old student. Is that illegal? 18-year-old, is that illegal? I guess it is. They charged him with a felony. I mean, I understand why he would be fired from his job because you can't have sex with the students. But as far as the law goes, I thought 18 is an adult. In the eyes of the law. So his lawyer he's denying it. Obviously, he's going to plead not guilty. There's been no evidence of this whatsoever, and we deny the charges, his attorney said. Mr. Griffin has been a model teacher throughout his career, and this has blindsided everybody. We have some trials that we're going to go down that might explain where these allegations might have come from. So he's just outright denying it. At this point, they are just allegations. If you believe the state's allegations on their face, then this is not a sexual assault case. This was a consensual act between two adults. That's exactly what I said. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really, again, I'm not a lawyer or anything, obviously. But what happened? But I feel like they're going to have a hard time convicting this guy if she's an adult. Now, he'll get fired, but that's a whole different thing than going to prison. What's up, Jay? Probably started before she was 18. I guess that could be true, yeah. But then again, where was this at again? Texas? I don't know what the age of consent is in Texas, but I doubt it's 18. Most states, it's not 18, it's 17. Some states, it's as low as 16, I think. But either way, I mean, it's creepy. I'm not making excuses for this dude. If he's fucking his students, then he's a creepo. But being a creepo doesn't necessarily mean it was illegal. Italian influencer under investigation in scandal over sales of Christmas cakes for charity. Boy. Is that her? A popular Italian influencer has been placed under investigation by prosecutors looking into the reportedly charitable sales of traditional Christmas cakes sold with her logo. Chiara Ferragani, who has 29.5 million followers on Instagram. Gee, I wonder why. She was already fined €1 million by Italy's antitrust authority last month. The agency said her company led customers to believe that sales of the branded Ballico Pandoro cakes would result in charitable contribution to the Turin hospital. Italian news agency La Presse reported Monday that Milan prosecutor, the hell with these names, had placed Ferragani and the head of the cake company, Alessandra Balacco, under investigation for aggravated fraud. All right, so she sold a bunch of cakes, said they're giving it to charity, and she didn't. So there you go. I'd buy a cake from her, though. I don't care where the money goes. A fugitive the size of an NFL lineman fails badly. What are they? He did what now? He failed badly?
Congratulations. You tried and you failed miserably.
At blending into Florida swamp. He failed miserably. Is this supposed to be a picture of where he's hiding? What is this? Well, if that's the case, he didn't fail miserably because I can't see him. Potentially dangerous manhunt in Florida swamp took a strange turn when deputies spotted a human stomach and mouth sticking out of the water. He's lucky he didn't get jacked by an alligator. It proved to be their suspect, a 6'7" tall, this is Nate's size, 6'7" tall, 370-pound man making a bad attempt at hiding underwater like a Navy SEAL. Sounds more like a gravy seal. He was rescued and arrested before encountering the alligators or venomous snakes that also like to submerge and hide in the swamp. The pursuit began around 3:20 a.m., so this was at nighttime in the dark, too. Yeah, I'm not going laying down in the swamp in the dark. I'll turn myself in before I do that. You know, I'd rather be in prison with all of my limbs than be on the run with missing a leg. When the deputies arrived, they discovered the car's owner had fled on foot from the crash. He could be heard walking through the swampy woods, plus he was using his cell phone to navigate and attempting to phone a friend. What is this? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Deputies tracked the ruckus but lost sight of the 20-year-old man when things suddenly got quiet. He was eventually found almost completely submerged in the water with only his stomach and mouth visible. It was noted that his eyes were dilated and bloodshot and watery. Yeah, he's laying in the fucking swamp. Wow, his breath smelled of alcohol. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, sober people don't do that. He was given 2 breath sample tests and charged with hit and run, DUI, and resisting arrest. So there you go. Florida man. The McNair family legal dispute clouds a special season for the Texans. On the field has been a magical season for the Texans. Off the field, a legal fight amongst members of the McNair family clouds the team's success. For those of you who don't know, the McNairs are the owners of the Texans. Robert Carey McNair Jr. has asked the court to find the team owner, Janice McNair, declared incapacitated, and to appoint a guardian. Janice McNair, age 87, is opposing the filing. Okay, so this is I don't know if it's the son or the grandson of the original owner, Robert McNair. I guess that's his son, because it says Robert McNair Jr. I guess he's trying to take ownership because the mother who took ownership after the father died is too old and maybe unfit. In December, Janice McNair filed an affidavit accusing Gary McNair of seeking to limit or terminate my rights and appoint himself as guardian of my estate. So he's trying to take control of the team. That's what it is. The affidavit also accuses him of attempting to obtain confidential financial and personal information. Well, he's going to get written out of the will, isn't he? That's a good way to get written out of the will, buddy. Wouldn't that be some shit? If he went through all this shit and then she wrote him out of the will and gave the team to somebody else. Boy. She asked for all court records to be sealed, arguing that the application is part of a quote-unquote family dispute and alleging that public discourse of the details of the fight would have a serious impact on the Texans. This is from The Sun. I have ownership interests in the Houston, Texas NFL franchise and am currently serving as the Houston Texans chairman and chief executive officer. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Bob McNair paid $700 million expansion fee for the Texans, who joined the NFL in 2002. Which, of course, after the Oilers moved to Tennessee, the Commanders sold last year for $6 billion. Rich people fights. That's what that is. Billionaire problems. Scammers steal an entire driveway from Florida woman's house. Of course, again, Florida. Steal an entire driveway. Look, they did. They took the driveway. Look. Damn. What? Depending on your perspective, scammers are either getting smarter or more desperate. Florida resident Amanda Brochu called her local police department after her driveway was stolen in late 2023, a law enforcement official said. Brochu told local news Channel 9 that she listed her house for sale in December of 2023 after making miscellaneous repairs, including replacing the roof, and shortly after her son said he spotted 5 different contractors measuring the house driveway. An odd sight since the family hasn't contacted anybody about any concrete work. The contractor explained a man named Andre identified himself as the landlord, asked for a quote to replace the driveway at the house, and gave the green light after receiving a $7,200 estimate. He said he couldn't drop off a deposit. The contractor asked for a full payment and proof of ownership. Then Andre stopped replying to the messages. When police caught up to the man, he explained that the incident was a mistake. He had given the contractor the wrong address, and yet the driveway disappeared about a week later, leaving Brochu with a muddy, uneven dirt road leading to her house. Her real estate agent looked into the theft and learned that while driveways don't get stolen every day, reports of unwanted work being performed aren't unheard of. I don't get it. How is that a scam? It sounds to me like they went and tore up the wrong driveway. I don't know if that's is that a scam? Am I missing something here? I'm sure I am. All right, here's the explanation for it. When the scammers find one, they pretend to own the house and reach out to contractors for an estimate on various work. It was a driveway replacement in Brochu's case, but it could have been a roof or a paint-related repairs. The scammer writes a check for more than the sum quoted by the contractor, chalks it up to a mistake, asks for the money back, and pockets the difference after the original check bounces. Oh, okay, I see. For example, if a driveway replacement costs $10,000, the contractor might receive a check for $12,500. After hearing, quote, "my bad," a couple of times, the contractor refunds the $2,500 difference via the check sum, and it goes directly into the scammer's pocket. Well, that's the contractor's fault if that's the case, because if before you're going to refund $2,500, you need to make sure the original $12,500 check clears. If you just go and give them the $2,500 before the check clears, then you're an idiot. Which sounds like it was the contractor in this case might have been an idiot. So. Right, Jay? Jay's a contractor of sorts. Sohai Ohtani, what is this here? Sohai Ohtani's Dodgers deal prompts California controller to ask Congress to cap deferred payments. What? Why? Why do they care? Why would anybody care how he's paid? This is what he gets. This is what he gets for living in California and playing baseball in California. Always fucking with your money. California controller Malia M. Cohen wants Congress to change the tax code to cap deferred payments. A change that can ensure the state is owed more money. Yeah, they're already taking 50% of this guy's money, and they want more. God almighty. I would get the hell out of there if I were him. I mean, they have the highest tax rate in the country already. And they want more. They want this guy to walk out with less than 50% of what he's earning. I'm not going to even read this. Hey, that's what you get, buddy. Sorry. Look at this headline right here. Mexican president apologizes for calling a trans lawmaker a man dressed as a woman. Why would you apologize for that? Mexico President Andrés Manuel López Obrador apologized on Tuesday for misgendering a transgender representative of his political party after his comments sparked criticism from rights groups. He may have apologized, but I guarantee you it wasn't sincere. Yeah, believe me. Lopez over the weekend met with Salma Luevano, one of the first trans people to become a federal lawmaker, but a day after referred to her as a man dressed as a woman. When questioned why, he greeted Luevano at the public event with a kiss on the cheek. I want to offer an apology to my colleague who identifies as a woman, said the president. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Uh-oh, here we go. We're only 1 day in the off, or 2 days into the off season. And here we go. Here we go. Only one type of alien life form could make it to Earth's doorstep, says a Harvard expert. A renowned astrophysicist is calling foul on reports of alien sightings in Earth's atmosphere, arguing that biological creatures would be unable to survive a journey to our planet. It would take about 1 billion years to cross from one side of the Milky Way galaxy to the other. Given that, I don't think any spacecraft that would arrive to us from another star would carry biological creatures. Well, that's based on the physics that you know. Loeb's comments come amid increased reports of UFO sightings in recent years, with videos and pictures of supposed alien craft going viral across the internet. It also comes after NASA created a new position aimed at overseeing research on UFOs after a 2022 study by the agency determined that such sightings were unlikely to be caused by extraterrestrial life. They would not survive the journey, being bombarded by very energetic particles in interstellar space for so long. It's more likely if they are autonomous, they have an artificial brain, artificial intelligence. We have already developed that on Earth. We haven't launched it into space, but that would be the next step. I've always said that. I'd be like, if it's coming from somewhere else, it's more likely that it's artificial life. You know. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm going to open up the StreamYard here in a second. I'll probably read one more story. Well, it's already open, technically. Family claims deceased Alabama inmate's missing heart still unaccounted for after 50 years. Yeah, well, I don't. You think you all of a sudden find a heart after 50 years? I mean, that thing's gone, man. Alabama Department of Corrections and staff members at Ventress Correctional Facility have not disclosed the whereabouts of a deceased inmate's missing heart for 50 days. I thought it said 50 years. I was wrong. 50 days. Okay. According to court filings on behalf of his family, who are trying to retrieve the organ before it, quote-unquote, deteriorates. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and say they're not going to find it. I mean... after hearing that Brandon Clay Dotson had died in the Alabama prison on November the 21st, his sister Audrey and mother Audrey South said that they spent 5 days trying to claim his body. When he was finally returned to his family, they claimed they saw bruising on the back, neck, and excessive swelling on his head. Perturbed and unsure of precisely how he died, the family hired their own pathologist to conduct an autopsy. The 43-year-old inmate's heart was missing from the chest cavity, the family claims in their lawsuit. Yeah, that's a little bit fishy. Is this a case of organ harvesting? I mean, what's a human heart? What is a healthy human heart going for these days on the black market? I bet you can get 5 figures at least. You know what I mean? His relatives said in their lawsuit that they are still unclear about how he died and never received a death certificate. Dotson had served 19 years of his 99-year sentence in prison for burglary conviction. 99 years in prison for burglary? He had to have killed some people, right? He ain't getting 99 years just for burglary. I know he got a parole violation too, but still. 99 years? How do you even come up with that number? I think we should give him 100 years. Nah, fuck it, 99. That's a weird number. Although he was not sentenced to life, the initial complaint shows that the alleged misconduct of prison staff was, quote, tantamount to a death sentence. This is a weird story. So they don't even know how he did. They don't know how he died. and his heart's missing. There's definitely some foul play going on here. The University of Alabama at Birmingham School of Medicine is also named as a defendant because the school is, quote, possible intended recipient of Mr. Dotson's heart. What did I say? Listen to me. I've watched too many crime shows. I got this shit figured out. What did I say? Ding, 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 ding.
That is correct,
what did I say?
Sir.
They sold this man's heart. That's what happened. Somebody sold this man's heart. I don't know if they sold it to with the intention of putting it into another human's body or if they sold it for research purposes or whatever, but somebody sold that man's heart. The lawsuit cites an alleged recent history of Alabama DOC providing human organs and tissues to medical students for laboratory exercises. Well, they're not just giving it to them. They're selling it to them. These are sick people, man. They're like, oh, this guy's in jail for 99 years. They won't know his heart's missing. You know? The plaintiffs contend that there are few matters that present more of an impelling urgency or hazard of loss requiring swift action that in the case of a missing organ and tissues that are not adequately preserved deteriorate. Yeah, we know that. There you go. The case of the missing heart, bro. I hope they find whoever sold that man's heart. Welcome to the show.
I understand organs deteriorate, but what's their rush? I mean, do they think if they stick it back in, they might be able to bring him back?
No, they probably want to bury him with it.
Oh, yeah, God forbid you go to the afterlife without a heart.
Hey, I mean, the same reason you don't dig up, dead bodies, it's disrespectful.
Yeah, well, they do it anyway. So
I know. Doesn't make it right. I mean,
I agree, but who gives a fuck about right in 2024? Nobody.
I do, Slim.
Well, I know. you and me, that's probably about
we're the only two left?
I'm starting to think so.
Nature Boy says that was a heartless crime.
No. Please don't do it.
All right, that was funny.
Keep the cheesy puns to a minute.
Let's put it this way. If that was your son or brother or father or whatever, you'd be pissed about them taking your heart without asking you. I mean, look, if you're going to sell the guy's heart, at least give the family a portion of the proceeds. You know?
Hell, if anything, it should go back to recoup the state for having for expenses for his ass while he's in prison.
Yeah. Well, speaking of heartless people, welcome to the show.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah.
How you doing, Vic? Vic don't care about that guy's heart one bit. Oh, God.
I'm
not against selling inmates' organs for profit.
Yeah, we got UAB is stealing hearts.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it.
Now, technically, they're not doing the stealing, but they are receiving stolen property.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, you got Michigan out here stealing signs, UAB stealing hearts. What's next? Oh, man. Hey, Slim, you worked at a prison. I know you were a prison guard for how long?
A couple of years.
What's the weirdest? And now, I know you probably saw some weird shit like on a daily basis. But what's the weirdest thing? Not the grossest thing or the like the most egregious thing or most violent thing. Like the weirdest thing that you saw.
I mean, in weird and gross are a lot of times interchangeable.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All out.
I don't know if did I ever tell you the story of Johnny Appleseed? That's what we called him.
You may have. Wasn't he the guy who was like stuffing things up?
Yeah, he'd stick an apple up his ass and shoot it out at you.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Yeah, I'll get that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you saw anything weirder than that.
I mean, the weirder part of that story was you didn't know how many rounds he had in the chamber.
Oh my God.
Oh God, multiple apples?
How many could he fit up there?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is a question I never asked him.
Ah, dang.
Did you ever get hit with one?
I did not.
Do you get in trouble for doing that, or is that just something that you go like everyone just laughs about?
No, he got in trouble for it.
Yeah. Something tells me.
Tennessee's one of those states where, what is it? It basically an assault charge for throwing bodily fluids, and of course, it's covered in excrement.
So yeah, so it's like the same as like spitting on somebody or something.
Except for just farting an apple out.
Well, and Tennessee's one of the states with those laws. I can't remember if he was or not, but if they were HIV positive, they could actually, I think it was a 3rd-degree attempted murder charge is what they could give you.
Ah, dang.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, Nature Boy says, don't eat the applesauce in that prison.
Right.
Traveling Fool says, yeah, Nick Saban just got a new heart. Yeah, but someone needs to investigate that. He might have got that guy's heart.
Yeah.
You know, I saw a video yesterday about that whole stolen driveway. The person who really ended up getting hung out to dry is the lady who owned that house, because she had a contract to buy another house contingent on her selling that one.
Yeah, so the homeowner is the real victim here. Yeah.
Well,
So
I would assume she would eventually recoup the money to get a new driveway poured, but God knows how long that would take. So she's probably is screwed for in the meantime.
So is the company that tore up her driveway going to give her a new driveway?
Yeah, that's a good question. Who's liable? I guess it's the contractor's liable for it. They're the one that screwed up.
Yeah, so the contractor needs.
Yeah, I mean, she would have to take him to small claims court, though.
Yeah. Small claims is $10,000 and less.
I think it's under 25. I think.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would know if somebody was tearing my driveway up, unless she wasn't living there.
Or maybe she wasn't home. Maybe she was at work when it happened.
Well, you mean she went?
Well, yeah. There was a like one of those Ring doorbell videos of it. I mean, they were out there with a bulldozer, so I imagine, you know, a 50-foot driveway, they could probably have it tore up and out of there in a few hours.
Yeah, so it's like she went to work in the morning and came home and there was no driveway left.
I guess so.
Wow.
She's staring at dirt. Yeah.
Well,
that's like I said, that's an idiotic contractor, because they should have never given the scammer the $2,500 or whatever it was until the original check cleared. That's just stupid.
That's all right. I saw a story similar to that, but it was the city of Atlanta. Now they've done this to 3 people now, demolished 3 houses, and then sent the people the bill for demolishing the house.
What?
And they demolished the city gave the contractors the wrong address all 3 times.
Oh my God.
And then Atlanta's going to charge us, send them a fucking bill for it.
Oh man. Well, the city ended up footing the bill for that. They had to rebuild the house probably.
They're having the city's fighting it through court.
Yeah. Well, either rebuild the house or give them the money, what the house was worth, I guess.
Now, you know the government doesn't want to fork over nothing if they're in the wrong.
Yeah. What do you think about that story I read about Ohanti or whatever his name is?
Ohanti.
What's his name? Otani, I think. The pitcher for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm kind of with you. If you can help it, why would you work in the state of California?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, between the federal and state income tax and probably all the local taxes too, I don't know. I'm sure they have a tax for people that make over a certain amount of money that's more and all that. So so he's already paying probably at least 50%, maybe more than 50% of his earnings in taxes, and they want more now.
Last I heard, I think California, between state, federal, and all that, California is at like 56%.
Yeah, that's insane.
And New York's almost up to 59.
If you're a professional athlete making that kind of money, you are way better off taking a contract that's worth $30 or $40 million less and being in the state of Florida or Texas, or I think Tennessee doesn't have a state income tax either, does it?
No, sir.
Yeah. I don't know how many states there are, but I know those three.
I mean, I get, your average person is like, boo-hoo, a millionaire crying about how much money the government's charging them. But, I mean, the way I look at it, like, there's no argument anybody can make that the government should get 50% of anybody's income.
No, I agree.
It's way too much.
Well, the state government's not, that's what the state and the federal combined. But
well, I understand that.
But the state income tax is still high. It's like what is it like? It's close to 20%, I think, in California.
And they also have a state sales tax.
Yeah.
So they're triple dipping.
That's insane.
But we still got shit roads. We need it for infrastructure, but I still got potholes everywhere.
And he's got a weird contract structure too. Like he's getting $700 million, but I think he's only making $20 million a year. And then at the end of his contract, he gets the remainder of it.
The deferred payment.
I'm sure there's a signing bonus too.
Yeah, but I guess I don't know how that all works as far as how that works out for the franchise. I guess it saves them money somehow. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it.
Well, don't forget, there's no salary cap in MLB.
Right. Yeah.
There's not. Huh.
1 to 13%, depending on income. They have a progressive income tax. So the more money you make, the more money they take. That's what that is.
Higher percentage, yeah.
Pretty much. Which really disincentivizes people from making more money.
Yeah. I don't even know what I don't remember what it is here. It goes up every year, but it's not near as high as California. I want to say it's like 5% maybe here.
Nope.
Something like that.
Nope. Yeah, so what was that you were saying earlier? It was when I had first joined the stream. You said something about somebody could be a phone sex operator.
Yeah, Selena.
Oh. Yeah, the lady at the hotel that answered the phone.
Yeah, Selena from the Days Inn Wyndham Oceanfront in Panama City Beach, Florida.
Okay, and she sounded like she could be a phone sex operator. Okay.
Yeah, she sounded hot.
All right.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll have to.
And we're not saying that she isn't. That could be her side hustle when she's not at work. Who knows?
Yeah, I wish if I would have thought to say so, I would have asked her for her OnlyFans page.
Okay.
Or what do kids say these days? What's your Insta? Your Instagram.
That's why I don't think you're getting all that much money for an organ, because I mean, if I can get somebody's OnlyFans for $5 a month, I'm not giving you that much for a fucking heart.
Yeah. Well, if you needed the heart bad enough, you'd pay whatever you could for it.
If you needed one.
I'd go to Mexico, get one for cheap.
Just let him have a Mexican heart.
As long as the damn thing works, it's about all I'm worried about.
Yeah. But that is good news, so we don't have to find a new hotel or even a new location for the Slob Olympics.
Now, that may limit our restaurant choices for going out to eat.
Now, that's true. She was all matter of fact about it. No, we're fine. That happened a mile away. Like, a mile away? That's not very far at all.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen a tornado about half a mile away, and that was pretty damn close enough.
Yeah, that's close enough, yeah.
I was a little worried, though. for a second there.
How long would you have let it ring? I mean, if it just sat there and rang for 5 minutes, would that have given us our answer?
Yeah, I was gonna let it ring for a minute or two, not 5 minutes, but. I wonder if they're gonna raise their prices now because some of the other hotels got destroyed.
Uh-oh.
Well, if you haven't booked, you're probably screwed.
There were hotels that got destroyed.
I mean, I would imagine there's a ton of hotels there.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm sure some did. Did you see the pictures, Vic?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Yeah, they're pretty bad, yeah.
And Gatlinburg's flooded, too.
Nature Boy says there's more storms coming on Friday. Who was it? It was you that said that, wasn't it, Slim, last night, that you're expecting negative temperatures?
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to get bad this weekend. So it might, I mean, if it keeps pushing east, it'll hit you probably by Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
Like
I wonder if we're expecting snow here. Let me look at the forecast. Because it's a winter storm, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, like I think it was Sunday night. The projected low was like -1.
Wow.
Wow.
-1. Wow.
Well, the Farmer's Almanac said this was going to be a bad winter.
It's not supposed to get that cold here. I think they said like on Tuesday morning it's supposed to be like 21 degrees. So yeah.
So here it says Friday thunderstorms, but it's going to be 66. Saturday wind. It's not going to get below freezing here, so we're not going to get any snow. It just looks like wind.
I mean, it may not hit you till Monday or Tuesday, though.
Well, this says Tuesday wind also, but a high of 49 degrees.
Oh, okay. Well, lucky you.
I got to go pee real quick. So.
Have fun.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
What the hell was that?
Nothing. Yeah, that was me. It's okay. That's just my chair making noise.
Oh, okay. Sounded like you were strangling Chewbacca.
No, I think it's more likely that Chewbacca would strangle me, but yeah.
I don't know. So what do you think of what he said about aliens couldn't make it here?
Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, they might have like a hyperdrive or something. I mean,
They might.
Hyperdrive. Yeah, they can go to you can jump to hyperspace. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the arrogance on how people here think they've got everything figured out.
According to physics, that we know, but yeah. I mean,
Are you guys talking about aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we were talking about that last story you read about how aliens couldn't make it here.
Yeah, how do they know that?
Have like a hyperdrive, they could make it.
Yeah. Or what if they didn't travel here from a distant place? They've always been here.
Making the jump to hyperspace.
You know? I mean, if you listen to the flat earthers, they'll tell you that there's outside of the ice wall, there's a whole nother civilization with all kinds of different biological beings, reptilians and such. Yeah, lizard people. So maybe it's them. They're just flying. They're not flying from a different galaxy. They're just flying over the ice wall.
Now, since we're heading in this direction, is somebody going to make a break for the ice wall while all the militaries are distracted with World War III?
Yeah. Someone should do that, yeah.
Yeah. let me see if I can find this guy. This guy is an absolute gem.
I've finally come across a couple flat earthers on Twitter, and I've been having fun.
Yeah, there's one guy in particular. I think I might have talked about him before. I thought when I originally saw his page that it was a troll page, that he was actually making fun of flat earthers. But after doing some more research, and actually I ended up finding him, well, not him directly, but he was on somebody else's show on YouTube who was, and they were debating. This guy's 100% serious, but he doesn't come across as if he's being serious. Let me see if I can find him on Twitter. This guy's a gold mine.
I agree with you. I haven't even heard him, but stupidity knows no bounds, so I'm going to assume he's serious.
You've got to see this guy's demeanor, though. He's really very passionate about flat Earth. How do I search on here? I'm not used to using Twitter on my desktop, so it's different than my phone. Obviously, the layout's different.
I'm still sad that chick got away from doing flat Earth videos.
I know. She got too upset.
Yeah.
Really, she stopped doing flat Earth videos. Okay.
Yeah, she just went back to doing trampoline and bikini videos.
Yeah, which is what she should be doing in the first place. I mean, let's be honest.
So she's gone back to more rounded content, right?
Yeah.
Flaunting that rounded content. Yeah.
Damn it, I can't find it. I don't know the guy's name. That's the problem.
Yes, that sounds like Big Dog Brett.
This one.
It is kind of sad though that we have to that you have to read news stories about millionaires and billionaires bitching at each other because YouTube will shut you down.
Yeah, well.
Fucking assholes.
This although I did, here let me put this on the screen. This is an account I do follow on Twitter. This is a great account. It's the Flat Earther is the name of the. How many followers does this have? 254,000 followers on Twitter.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of followers.
I'm thinking I might be able to find this guy through this page, though.
Yeah, let's go find it.
Because it recommends other idiots to you when you do this one. There you go. I have gone way down a rabbit hole in this shit. More than I would like to admit.
Oops.
Look at this diagram. I know you can't see it, Slim. Well, they really come up with some weird shit.
Giant electromagnetic field, and you are an electromagnetic field. The plane of inertia is where we get the word planet Earth from. The atoms that create this reality are dualistic, positive and negative. This manifests into everything, good and bad, yin and yang, sun and moon, masculine, feminine. The sun positively charges you, gives you energy. The moon negatively charges you, takes away your energy, yin and yang. The moon governs the water.
I do like how a lot of them are very anti-religion, but they believe exactly what the church was making people believe 500 years ago.
Well, actually, most of them are very religious because they quote the Bible a lot when talking about the flat Earth, especially the firmament. That's in the Bible. Now, the Bible doesn't say what the firmament is. They just decided that it means it's a dome over the flat Earth. See, here we go. This guy right here. And also their whole reason for believing that we're being lied to about the shape of the Earth is because they don't want us to believe in God.
One in the Bible describe a firmament that separates us from the waters above. Although many Christians debate this by suggesting that it has been misinterpreted, in 1962, the U.S. government detonated nuclear bombs in the sky, and they claimed that this was to test the atmosphere's reaction.
Well, because if we're just floating on a tiny rock throughout infinity of space, then that makes us less significant, and there's no creator. They want you to believe that we are the center of the universe. Well, for the ones that even believe there is a universe, some of them don't even believe that. That everything revolves around us, and we are the ultimate creation by God. So there's no aliens, there's no stars, there's no space. The sun, we don't revolve around the sun. The sun is actually inside the dome. And the stars are, I don't know.
So what? I mean, what does God do? Throw a blanket over us like a parakeet at night?
Yeah, I don't know.
Action to them. Although it sounds fucking crazy,
I mean, this just sounds
state
more like
this
some
is
next
not
level
the case,
narcissism.
and that it was actually
it definitely is
to see if they could break through this dome or invisible barrier. What makes this kind of believable is that they named this Operation
Mommy told them they were special one too many times.
The question is, if they really were trying to hide this from us, why? The flat earthers might be onto something here. You know that underwater
you can't hear what's playing right now.
99% of our communication. Well,
oh, my bad. I didn't know.
and if we
no, it's fine.
Of underwater sea cables, we find something quite bizarre. Australia, South America, and Africa have no direct connecting cables apart from one. Why is this bizarre? Well, let's take a look at the flat Earth map. These three continents are the furthest away from each other, so far away that it would be ridiculous to even connect them when they can run through the center of all continents. And what about the odd one out? The little bit of connecting cables from South America to Africa. Well, you see, if we look back at the flat Earth map, it actually shows that the two regions that connect this line of sea cables are extremely close at those 2 points. So it makes sense to have cables running through. This same concept goes for flight paths and emergency stops. Many of them don't make any sense on a globe Earth map, but make complete sense according to the flat Earth one. So, do the flat earthers
Sir UJ wants to see the flat Earth chick again.
Valid point here, or are you still not convinced? Yet. The Earth is not a planet. It is the center of the universe.
Who doesn't?
And no, not this universe where everything is millions, billions, and trillions of miles away. That is all fabricated. Now, this is a theory growing in popularity, and it supports the flat Earth theory, as it is based around the idea that the Earth is stationary. Everything around us is moving. This model of the Earth shows us that we are not as insignificant as we are taught we are. The current model of our universe shows us Earth to be an insignificant speck of dust in comparison to the universe that is 94 billion light years wide, when in actuality, everything revolves around us. Similar theories depict Earth as a realm, not an object, meaning that it has no edge and should be seen as a system environment. The sun and the moon are wirelessly powered through an electromagnetic field. I know to many this may sound ridiculous, as we have been taught since birth that we live in a solar system with other planets and galaxies. What if Earth is not what we think at all, and we know nothing of our true reality? What if the Earth is actually bigger than we thought? For what seems like forever, people have debated the shape of the
there's
Earth,
only 1 minute
trying
left.
to argue whether it is flat or round. Let's forget that for a second. What if the Earth actually had more than 7 continents, and Antarctica is just a giant ice wall that has kept us from seeing the rest of the land? Now, this is all just a conspiracy, but if you like what-ifs, think about these maps that show another 20 continents hidden from us, beyond the...
Yeah, these maps are insane. They have these maps where there's 20 other continents outside of the ice wall.
The ice wall. There are countless theories that suggest that these continents hold prehistoric animals, advanced civilizations, and even extraterrestrial beings.
No, like I said, when World War III breaks out, militaries are distracted. That's time to make a break for it.
Actually a part of
so how do they know how many continents are?
Don't ask, Vic. Don't ask those questions.
All handful of families that comprise
because Moses and Noah went over there and came back and told them.
Continents
the lizard people told them.
This is all just hypothetical, and there is sparse evidence to support this theory other than the suspicious, secretive nature of Antarctica. But we shouldn't be deceived by the insane cover-up abilities of those who control the world, and we should never underestimate the power that they hold. No one...
Okay. There you go. There's a... Jesus Christ. My favorite one is they post these pictures, like they'll go up in a plane, like a regular commercial plane. And you know how when you're in a plane and the sun is on the horizon, it appears as if you're flying above the sun because it's the horizon, you know. So they go, see that the sun is below the plane. So the sun is local. Well, if that's the case, how come a plane has never flown up to the sun before? Nobody's got a video footage of a plane flying up to the sun.
Yeah, flying into the sun.
Right.
Okay.
No. All right, let's find our favorite chick here.
That keeps the illusion going. I mean, don't forget the moon landing was filmed back in Buckeyes.
Motherfucker. Son of a... What the fuck? What the fuck?
I mean, never mind the fact that we do have, like, satellite imagery of the moon, and you can actually see what we left behind there.
You said you wanted a new pair of shoes. These motherfuckers wouldn't even fit my big toe. Son of a bitch. A size 3? Ah, damn, couldn't you tell by looking at them that they fucking wouldn't fit me? What the fuck is this? Turkey and cheese dinner and gravy. Do I look like a fucking cat? A fucking fart.
You're way too entertained.
No, this is just what popped up when I opened up TikTok. It's Angry Grandma.
What the fuck?
How do I turn her off?
Fucker.
Dang. All right, what's this woman's name again? Oh, there it is. Look, all I did was type the search box, and it was the first thing that popped up. The two things that popped up were Jenny Rose Flat Earth. That's her. And the second thing was Britney Spears. All right.
Well, we see what Pete does in his free time.
The only time I go on TikTok on here is on the show. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Here's a Flat Earth video with her. This might not be her page, though, but she's on it.
To shut us stupid flat earthers up, all they would have to do is set up a recording device on the moon and record Earth's rotation and the shape that
with the flat Earth stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually evolve.
I got you.
But they won't.
Yeah.
But they won't.
I got you.
Why? Why won't?
Well, you got one thing right there. Anyway, let's see some footage from the moon. Not only footage from the moon, but the first footage of Earth from the moon. When we're done, we can do a little thing where we discuss what shape you saw.
Then as we come around this non-inviting place, we look up, and there's the Earth. It's 240,000 miles away. It was small enough you could cover it with your thumbnail. And everything we held dear, our families, our country, everything we held dear was back on that blue planet.
Oh, but there's no video of the Earth from the moon?
Could this little ball, exist in this vast universe of nothing? The fact that...
Okay. That's not her page. Where is her page at? Why is it not? I don't know how to use TikTok. I'm not 12. Here she is.
I watched the best video I have ever seen in my entire life, and I need to share it with you guys. When I tell you this video is full of proof, real evidence, science, math, real science, not pseudoscience. This is what it's called, The Next Level. It's on YouTube. I literally cried. I literally cried. Amazing. Regardless of what you believe, you really should watch this video. It is so... It's just incredible. When you finally realized the truth, the feeling is just, I can't even describe to you. I just want everyone to feel what I feel. If you're
I like how she makes all of her videos from inside of her car, sitting in her driveway. And the reason, I saw a live stream with her one time. She was live streaming from her car, and somebody in the chat was like, "Why do you do all your live streams from inside of your car?" And she goes, "Because the lighting's better."
If you're interested in finding out where the lie started, how it started, why it started, and why we're taught what we're taught, why we're not taught the
Those and your lighting will be better in your house.
Yeah.
truth, this video is perfect to explain. The best thing that you can do for yourself.
I mean, I get it.
You don't,
You don't want the government reading your thoughts.
You have somebody.
Oh, here's the guy. This is the guy I was telling you about.
The guy.
This is the guy. This is the Flat Earth guy that I follow on Twitter.
That's the guy.
This is him right here.
In your life that you just really want to wake up? Are you awake to the flat earth and you really just have a friend, or maybe your mom, maybe your dad, maybe your local mailman that you really need to know that the earth's flat because you need to talk to them about it? This YouTube channel, this video, okay, used to be $8, now it's free. I'm like 10 minutes in, it is so good. So good. The information, you know the message, flat earth. Yeah, you know the movement, the one that's sweeping TikTok right now. Oh yeah, everybody's questioning, is it a ball? Is it an oblate steroid? Is it a pear? No, it's flat. It's level, with hills and valleys.
This guy's hilarious.
Plenty of videos of Elon Musk trying to break it. Also, Elon Musk, if satellites aren't real, Starlink is whole. Watch this video.
I watched the best video.
Yeah, I wish it would have had his name on there. Let me find related content. Okay, how do I do that? Come on. Yeah, there he is. I found him. Let me follow this guy while I can.
I mean, this shit on TikTok does lend some validity to the conspiracy theory that TikTok is a Chinese propaganda tool to make us all dumber.
So this guy, he did get in trouble. He got suspended by Twitter. The reason I know that is because he posted, after his suspension was over, he was posting, tagging Elon Musk because he went on an anti-Jew rant. He's one of these people, he's one of these Jewish space laser people. You know, here he is right here. KC Industry 3. Let me go ahead and follow him so that I won't lose him again. Yeah, this is him right here. He has a hat. He wears a baseball cap that says tinfoil on it. It's not a tinfoil hat. It just says tinfoil on it.
Fair warning, this will
I did see
not be my...
selling a beanie that looks like tinfoil.
Now that's pretty good.
That's what I was like. That's pretty good right there.
You're giving me some Slob Olympics costume ideas now.
Typical video.
I'll find it. I'll send you the link.
I was gonna say if I was gonna dress up like a flat earther, I guess the first part of that costume would be a tinfoil hat, right? Yeah, send me a link. Can you buy that on Amazon?
Well, I mean, since you put it like that, I mean, you might as well just use tinfoil. It'd be cheaper.
Yeah, but at the beach it might blow off my head because it's too light. But are you talking about it's like a beanie?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like a beanie that looks like tinfoil, that will work better.
Just watched a 10-minute video of somebody I used to consider a friend go out and say that I talk about absolutely nothing that makes sense, while simultaneously he says to Travis Biggs, okay, question, if the earth isn't flat or a ball, what is it? It's a bell. So 777 truth, buddy, I watched your video. I watched you angrily scream into the phone and get extremely aggressive like no truther should. I don't care, friend. I simply don't care what your opinion is. I don't care what type of...
The other fascinating thing about this community of idiots is that just like the college football community, they have, you know, it's like a community, and so they all know each other, and they have beefs with each other, kind of like with Nate and Vic, you know, Millis and Tiger Cat, and they get in an argument. They believe the same thing, but they get in arguments with each other.
Relationship we had before, if you want to publicly talk crap on me to your audience that has no idea what you're
saying,
saying,
that with everything from, you know, college football to religion.
Well, yeah, but there's something extremely entertaining about watching flat Earth people argue with each other.
I don't care. I am the one that brought you to flat Earth, literally. I told you and talked.
So he's got some sort of beef with another flat earther, and now he's claiming that I don't know why you're messing with me. I'm the one that made you a flat earther. So basically, he's taking credit for this guy's content.
That the Earth was flat, and you want to say stuff like, "Oh, it's dumb, it's a dome," and you want to just run.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
These words that make absolutely no sense with each other in context. No one understands what you're saying. I know they act like they do. Nobody understands you, brother. Not one person. When we say the Earth is flat, we're not talking about the firmament, dude. We're talking about the dirt below our feet. That seems to be your only confusion here, and it's why you've completely spiraled online. So, shall we watch a video of 777 truthers spiraling and making no sense so everyone can understand the context? Let's.
Glory be to God. This is a video for Caleb. And a video for everyone that's considering saying
That's my general hang up with him.
Now hold on, this guy here. So this is the guy he's making fun of, that he's got beef with. This guy has for the audio people only, I'll describe what he looks like. He's got what appears to be like a polo shirt or a Nautica collared shirt on. He's got a chain on that's like a rainbow colored chain, and then there's a giant charm on it that appears to be gold and diamonds, but it's in the shape of some sort of space helmet. I don't know what that is. Is that what that look? You know what it looks like? It looks like, you remember like Jacques Cousteau days when they used to go down to the ocean and they had those old timey dive suits.
Those divers helmets.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, except it's encrusted in gold and diamonds.
Now we're dumb.
Oh, that's cool.
Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb.
I'd wear it.
Caleb's words. There is no such thing as atoms. Big dog. You need to get off the internet for a good 2
This guy says there's no such thing as atoms.
months. You exist, you don't exist, Caleb. It's not ones and zeros.
I don't know why he's so entertained by this.
Zero, you don't exist. So what?
How many more people do you think started believing this after the whole believe the science crap of 2020?
Well, judging just from the amount of followers that these people have, and that's not, here's the other thing too. You would think, well, there's a certain percentage of the people that follow these guys on YouTube and Twitter and whatnot, that are like me, who just like watch them and laugh at them. But if you go into the comment section of every video they post or every post that they make, 90% of the people in there are on board with them. And then there's the other 10% is people like me who are laughing at them.
Hence atomosphere.
And they have hundreds of thousands of followers.
I think some people probably, especially in comments, just go along with it so they don't get banned because they figure they'll ban people that are.
No, you can kind of tell. You can kind of tell the ones that are trolling and the ones that are like fully on board and bought into this. You know what I mean?
Atom is an Egyptian god. I know he didn't exist, big dude. An atom, it's a story. Where you came from atoms and eves. It's an electron volt. It gets the circuit started. Circuit. What circus is? What church is. It's circ. Remember ringleader on the periodic table that Saturn states and he's lead? What? It's leader. It's letter. Jacob called the place pineal. Like, what are you doing? Why would you ever choose to go against me? It's a firmer mint to become firmer men. Firmer mint, firmer mind. Where are you getting across that it's flat?
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you have ear wings. That's Dumbo. That's Ganesha. That's carbon atom.
He thinks he's saying something of substance. I swear you, he actually thinks he is.
Dude, you make no sense at all, ever.
Coming from you.
A line? There's no such thing as a line. That's lion. That's Leon. It's Noel. It's Christmas is in French. That's their heart chakra. It's Elohim. Elohim. It's I'm Helium. It's love. The love of. Sophia's wisdom. It's philosophy.
So, as you can see, probably not.
This guy's making videos from his car. This is almost like a pinecone video. He's making a video in his car with car seats in the back.
Not somebody we should take as an absolute truther. He says that because I have a brick wall in my background that I'm a Freemason. Not very intelligent, my friend. Truther?
Yeah, you should, yeah.
My son. I don't care.
Well, it's the off season. I can start making
affected me
Miami's back videos,
other than just making my day and making me laugh. I don't care. Your opinion means nothing to me when you're saying things like, this plane in and of itself, the SR-71, proves that we're not on an oblate spheroid that spins. The Lockheed can fly at a max height of Mach 3 and flies at an insanely high altitude. Now, if the Lockheed can go over 2,000 miles an hour, how much curvature should it have to account for to stay at the same altitude? Top speed, again, is 2,200 miles an hour. Let's just say there's 2,200 miles between point A and B. That would be 570 miles of curvature between the 2 points of reference. That'd mean that the Lockheed would have to be dipping 9.5 miles a minute, or 836 feet.
Yeah, I know.
A second. But let's see what NASA thinks about planes flying over Earth. Derivation and definition of a linear aircraft model. Model of a rigid aircraft of constant mass flying over a flat, non-rotating Earth. It's gotta be the only
I tried to get this guy to come on the Midday show. He ignored my request. Yeah.
Was that the guy who ignored you because you didn't have enough?
No, you're talking about where is it? This guy. No, where do I still have that? You're talking about this guy.
I still love you, but I don't like you, bro. Do you know what independence looks like, bro? You're staring at it.
That's that guy. I forget what his name is. Yeah, he was the guy that wouldn't come on. He said I could come on his show, but I couldn't go on his show because he only does it on TikTok, and I don't have 1,000 followers. So
yeah.
Oh man, there you have it. Go check him out, Slim, when you have free time on Twitter. It's KC Industry 3. No. KC, what is it? It's KC Dentistry. KCD Industry 3.
Dentistry.
No, it's KCD. That must be his initials or something. I don't know. Industry 3. What's up, young Seminole? I thought I saw a true Seminole here a minute ago. No. All right, guys, I'm going to get out here about 10 minutes early today. I got to go somewhere. So, we lost Slim. He might have got abducted.
No, I think you probably just ran into a spot where there was no signal.
Yeah. All right. Well, Vic, I appreciate it. Do you want to address Nate one last time? Nate's been staying away. So that just further proves the theory that he got in trouble at work a week ago today for being on the Midday show, because he hasn't been on since.
Right now he's not coming on.
No.
He's out.
Now, he can deny it all he wants, but, I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
So, but, all right, Vic, I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on.
All right. Talk to you later, buddy.
Okay.
Vic doesn't care. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for me. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Had a lot of fun. And I'll talk to you guys very soon.